I want to know what y'all's car payments are every month, because I refuse to believe that I am the only person with a high car payment, and I refuse to believe that my husband is the only man with a high truck payment.
What's up, people? Welcome to another episode of The Red Pill. Car loans are out of control right now, and many people simply can't afford to pay off their auto debt anymore. Watch the video and let me know what you think in the comment below.
No credit history and little to no money down is going to be hard to get you into an 83 grand car. I see that you're looking at the red M3 that we have on the lot.
Yeah, the manual, 16,000 miles, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. This is your first car loan?
Yes.
Are you adding a co-signer or are you putting any money down?
Just me. My mom didn't want to help because it was too expensive.
Do we have anybody that could co-sign for you at all?
Nah, everybody's just doing their own thing, so I'm just out here doing it myself.
I want to help you out as much as possible. But you being a first-time buyer, not really having any heavy credit history, that's going to be a tough call, especially with very little amount down. Do you think you can possibly put any more money down?
I get paid this weekend. I can give you maybe another $200.
Are you open to other options? Let's say, for example, a Civic Si. Would that be something you're interested in?
Honda.
It's still a fast car, but it's a little bit more within our budget.
It's just a Honda, though. My friends got an M5 with the same circumstance.
I understand we want to be cool with the gang and all of that, but we have to work with what we have. No credit history and little to no money down is going to be hard to get you into an 83 grand car.
Even if I give you more money on Friday, the $200,
It's still a very tough call to make.
but there's a place in Long Island that said that they could do it.
There's a lot of things you can do, and I want to be realistic with you. I want to put you into something that still has the things you're looking for, but a little bit more affordable. Now, if you were talking about an SI, and I don't mean to keep pushing it, but that's more doable.
I don't know. I think I might just have to think about it then because I really don't want an SI.
All right, let me see what I could do on my end, and we'll stay in contact.
Guys, I just got approved for an $8,000 loan to catch up on my payments on the SCAT that I'm 4 months behind on. Now, if you don't know, I'm 4 months behind on my SCAT, but I just received the best news ever. As you guys can see, pre-approved for $8,000. I'm going to use these $8,000 that I'm approved for, catch up on my 4 missing payments. 4 times 5 is 20, so about $2,000. So I have $6,000 left. Maybe I'll do some mods to the car. Maybe I'll buy a new exhaust system or something. It'd be kind of cool. This is for everybody that said that you can't get a loan if you have a repo. I just did it, baby. Pre-approved. Let me know, guys, if you can use the whole... Do I have to use all 8,000? Because I will. I'll put Starlight headers. I'll change the interior to leather. You know, I might put a Pro Charger in there. But yeah, guys, this is an update for everybody. We're going to catch up on those payments, and we're going to be good. Now, I don't know the interest rate. I think it's 0%, but I don't think so. It might be 22%, which is not bad.
I want to know what y'all's car payments are every month, because I refuse to believe that I am the only person with a high car payment, and I refuse to believe that my husband is the only man with a high truck payment. I don't know if y'all see it, but I literally see vehicles posted for sale now for like $100,000 to almost $200,000. And there is absolutely no way that people are purchasing these vehicles without paying a high car payment. So y'all are mad at me, and I know that I am not the only person with these high-ass car payments. I'm not. And other people just might not be telling you what their car payments are, but there are a lot of people with these high car payments for absolutely no reason. Vehicles now are not the same cost as vehicles used to be. I can look online and find a hoopty, and it's going to be like $15,000. That is wild. So please, tell me what your car payments are, because I need to prove a point that I am not the only person in this predicament. Especially people that bought their cars a few years ago during the pandemic, because that is when the cars started getting really high, which is when I bought our vehicles. So tell me, do you have a high car payment or do you have a low car payment? Because there's got to be way more high car payments than just me.
Auto loan delinquency rates are officially at an all-time high. We are now at 6.6%. For reference, this is the 2008 financial crisis, and this is the dot-com bubble. Now, obviously, this is the subprime borrowers. Prime borrowers are still here at 0.4%, but during the financial crisis, it only got to 1% delinquency rate. Interestingly, auto loan debt recently surpassed student loan debt as the second largest consumer debt category in the US, trailing behind mortgages. Below here, you can see Americans owed a record $1.6 trillion in auto loan debt at the end of 2024, up 20% since 2020. Now, I'm not saying we're going to enter a crisis just because car payments aren't being made, but the point of this video is to kind of point out that there are always times in history where consumers overextend themselves and eventually default on a lot of that debt that they shouldn't have taken on in the first place. And like I've been saying for the past 6 to 12 months, if you're going to buy a house right now, just make sure that you are happy with that monthly payment, particularly for low down payment individuals. You don't want to get yourself into a situation where you're underwater on your mortgage, you can't refinance when rates do eventually drop. Just be a little cautious. Now, if you're 20% down, 30, 40, 50% down, you don't really have anything to worry about. We're not going to have a housing crash just because people aren't making their car payments, but we probably will go back to a neutral market. So it's just things to be aware of that are shaking out in the economy right now.
It seems like people are just realizing how foolish it was to overpay for used cars last year. Here from Facebook, anyone interested in taking over my Civic Type R? I have to leave the country due to a family emergency. How upside down are you on the loan? $63,000. The anecdotal data, like stories like that, yeah, it's bad, but the hard numbers are even worse. Young people are missing auto loan payments at near record numbers. The latest data from the Fed, the New York Fed, shows that auto loan delinquency rates are back on par with where they were during the Great Recession. And young people, like you and me, between 18 and 29 years old, we are falling behind the fastest and at the largest rate on our loan payments. Look at that chart up above. 18 to 29-year-olds are the purple line, and our delinquency rate is way higher than average and way higher than any other demographic. If you overpaid for a car last year, just pay your loan down and do it early if you can.
This minimum monthly payment's insane. Insane. $774.07 and late fees. $19 of late fees. Oh no. Oh, wait, what's the normal? Oh, crap, total due right now, $1,567.44 because current payment due, past due, plus late fee. Dude. And you only paid $300. What is this car?
Tesla Model 3.
Why'd you get a Tesla Model 3 making $60,000 a year?
He's taken out against the value of the car. Short-term schemes like these provide quick access to cash with no credit checks, but often come with huge interest rates.
Got it.
Some as high as 400%. And when you can't pay, Mike and Terry get the call.
Because of the type of finance that's on it, the vehicle doesn't actually belong to the person that's took the finance out on it until they've paid it off.
With a clamp on, Mike wants to give the owner the chance to pay up.
When you knock on the door, your face is the first real face that these people have seen. So everything else has been conducted via letters or telephone calls. So they usually tend to vent their spleen at you at the door. Can hear a dog.
Hear a dog, yeah.
Whether the owner's home or not, they can still take the car, as long as the finance company have given the go-ahead.
Got a mobile number, so give him a ring.
Mike and Terry have no idea how many letters or phone calls the car owner has received, chasing up the bad debt. They're only here for one thing, and that's the car.
We're repossession agents and we're currently outside your property. We have your vehicle on clamp. I wondered if you could give us a call back, please. We can wait half an hour and then we'll have to remove the vehicle. Okay, cheers. Thank you.
Then the phone goes.
Hello?
It's the office.
Oh, okay then. Okay, all right. Sorry? Well, apparently he said he's going to come outside and set fire to it. Okay. All right then. Cheers for the heads up. All right, sit up. Well, barbecue time, is it? Just watch our backs, that's all. Can't do anything else. At the end of the day, you're there to collect the car. And it's an asset. It belongs to the finance company, our client. And we have to protect that.
Hey guys, I used to work at a bank, and today I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't apply for a car loan at a dealership. The best way to get approved for a car loan at a great rate is going directly through a bank or credit union. I recommend going straight to a credit union because their rates are always way more competitive than at banks. But anyways, the reason you don't want to go through a dealership is because dealerships are going to try to get you the best rate, the best offer. And by doing that, they have to run your credit through multiple banks. Chase, Bank of America, all of it. And the best way for them to do that is by running your credit at multiple banks and credit unions. So then when you review your credit report and you see a ton of inquiries done on your credit, you're going to think, what the hell, I never ran my credit through these banks. That's because you didn't. The dealership did. And the more inquiries you have on your credit report, the lower your credit score drops. And another thing to keep in mind, these inquiries could last up to 2 years on your record. So don't apply at dealerships.
Yo, let me know what you think in the comment. Like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next one.